Hello and welcome back to the Simple Ground Homestead. If you haven't already guessed by the title, this year I'm not doing a potato tower. I know, you're probably a little disappointed. I am too. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it in years to come. But this year, there's just too many things going on in the spring. It got hot really fast. I got behind. And I'm even so behind I haven't even made this video yet explaining that I'm not going to do it. I will take you out and show you the potatoes that I did plant and how they're coming along. And I might talk over a couple of the reasons why I just still don't believe in those potato towers. Let's go ahead and walk over there and I'll explain why I don't believe in the towers while I'm on my way. Alright, so I'll give this a shot here. Dangerous, filming myself as I walk. But I just have to say, I do understand that if I could improve anything on my experiment, it would be the soil and the irrigation. And I do understand that part. But this box type tower, potato tower idea, just doesn't seem to be the way a potato grows in my mind. Sure, you can get the potato to vine up all the way to the top. And as you add layers of dirt, you can get the vine to grow up and up and up and up and up. And yes, a potato does give off more than one group of tubers as it grows. But you have to understand that a potato only has so much time to grow. Determinate, indeterminate, you know, they're not tomatoes. And an indeterminate potato, if it really exists, isn't like an indeterminate tomato that will grow forever. If you plant it in a greenhouse, it'll grow till you kill it. That's not what a potato is. A potato will stop growing at some point. It'll tell itself, hey, I've grown vine for a certain amount of time, now it's time to grow tubers. And at that point it'll grow tubers according to how much energy it has left in the vine. If it has put all of its energy into growing a vine, I just don't see that it would have any energy left to grow really good tubers. With that said, I am opening the door wide open for somebody to show me a good potato tower. So, if you have good video footage of growing a potato tower, send it my way. We want to see it. In a future year, I will try this experiment again. It's just not this year. Anyway, enough staring at a blank wall here. Alright, here's my potato patch. You can see my rows of potatoes. Alright, you see here the ones on the right are a little taller than the ones on the left. It's due to a couple reasons. First off, they're two different varieties. The ones on the right are blue, all blue, and the ones that are on the left are all red. They don't grow at equal rates. And then another deal that contributes is the fact that my drip irrigation tape doesn't water as well on the left. It's the very end of the line. So I've learned my lesson in these hot days, and it's really taken the toll on the potatoes on the left. But if you come in here close, you can tell they're not all wrinkly and shriveled up, so they'll pull out of it. I'll just water them a little harder. Here's a potato I just dug into the side of the hill and pulled it out. It's not too bad for as long as they've been growing. They've got quite a while to grow, so I hope they'll fill up my hand when I'm harvesting them. Really good potato. Take a bite out of it here. Aha. Ah. That's what they look like on the inside. They're really, really good potatoes. I really like these purple potatoes for their flavor. I wouldn't make a French fry out of them. They don't hold together like a good russet does for French fries, but they taste amazing on the plate. So I'll show you the way that I like to grow my potatoes. I like to put them in these rows, and I hill them up once. After they emerge, I mound up the two or both sides of the hill so the hill's taller, and I put all this mulch down. This is just grass clippings. and it sure helps suppress the weeds, and it adds organic matter for the following year. Now here's my really famous dirt. Everybody doesn't like my soil here, and yes, it's really dry at this spot, but this isn't being irrigated, so really loose sandy soil. Potatoes like to grow in sandy soil, so my opinion, I like growing potatoes in sandy soil as long as I can feed them enough to keep them alive. While I'm here, I have to show you my rye. I'm excited about the rye. Here's a picture of me standing in front of the rye. Take a look at this. It's good and tall. The good old ancient grains aren't nearly as so short as the modern ones. So this will produce a lot of straw as well as a pretty good amount of grain. Look at the heads on this. I'm really excited about how tall that is. I'm excited to harvest this stuff. So it's drying out really good. Doesn't take long. It doesn't seem to grow and dry out here. And I'll make a video of me harvesting this when I get to that point. Really excited. Any tips on how to harvest this stuff on a small scale? I'd love to hear it. I've never done this before. I have some good inclinations of how to do it. I've harvested on a large scale. I've just never harvested on a really small scale all by hand and processed it and everything. I'm excited and looking forward to thrashing it and winnowing it and the whole 9 yards. Making my first loaf of bread off of something that I grew myself. Won't that be a blast? Anyway, I'm sure excited. I'm going to go ahead and tell you goodbye here right in front of this good stand of rye. Sorry again that I didn't get that potato tower experiment going this year. Feel free to convince me. I would love to see video evidence. You know, there's plenty of pictures out there, but I'd like to see a guy tear down a tower and be pleasantly surprised at good plump potatoes clear to the top of the tower. And if you have any experience harvesting rye, make sure you let me know about it. And thanks as always for watching. I really appreciate all of your views. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on your opinion of this video. And let me know what you want to see next. Thanks as always for watching.